Non-refundable tax credits, students and income tax, Nicole McDonald and Abby Webster.
How do you know what is a non-refundable tax credit? Federal non-refundable tax credits reduce your federal tax up to the amount of the tax owing. They have the name non-refundable tax credits because they are only used to reduce your taxes payable by zero. You are able to get a refund to these types of tax credits.
Canada employment amount. As an employee in 2019, you are eligible to claim the amount listed on line 31-260 of your income tax benefit return. Interest paid on a student loan. If you received a loan under one of the following or similar provincial or territorial government laws, only you are allowed to claim line 31-900. Canada Student Loan Act, Canada Student Financial Assist Act, Apprentice Loan Act. You cannot transfer this amount and can only claim if you haven't already done so and is only the interest of a student loan, meaning not another loan. Why are your receipts important? If you file electronically, you may be asked to reduce receipts at a later date. If you file a paper return, you are to provide the receipts for your amount you are claiming. How your tuition affects your taxes. As a Canadian university student, we must receive a T2202 tuition and enrollment certificate if we wish to claim our tuition. You must contact your educational institution if you have not received this form. Ours can be found on Dal Online. You fill out the Schedule 11 to report your eligible tuition amount for the years as well as any unused tuition, education, or textbook amounts you wish to carry forward.
Examination fees. Examination fees paid to a professional association, educational institution, provincial ministry, or any other possible institutions that are similar to take an occupational trade or professional examination that is required to gain professional status recognized by a federal or provincial statute, or to be licensed or certified as a tradesperson to allow the student to practice the profession or trade in Canada may be eligible for tuition tax credit. The receipt to be eligible for exam fees should include name of institution, name of examination, and when the exam was taken. Eligible tuition. Generally, if you took a course at an educational institute in Canada, you will qualify for a tuition tax credit if taken at a post-secondary education institution, for individuals 16 years of age or older at the end of the year that are developing or improving skills in occupation and the educational institution that has been certified by Minister of Employment and Social Development Canada. Fees that are paid by an individual to post-secondary educational institution in Canada or fees paid by a deemed resident of Canada to schools outside of Canada for the courses that are not at the post-secondary school level are eligible for the tuition tax credit if these conditions are met. Individual is 16 years or older before the end of the year. Individual is enrolled in the educational institution to obtain skills for or to improve their skills in an occupation. An individual can also be eligible to claim a scholarship exemption if students receive scholarship for an occupational skills course. Eligible tuition fees include the following amounts: admission fees, charges for use of library or laboratory facilities, exemption fees, examination fees, application fees, confirmation fees, charges for a certificate, diploma, or degree, membership or seminar fees that are specifically related to an academic program of its administration. The official tax receipt form you receive from the educational institution will indicate the amount of eligible tuition fees that you paid for the calendar year. The fees that you paid to attend each educational institution must be more than $100 to qualify.
Amounts that are not eligible. Eligible fees do not include student social activities or extracurriculars, medical expenses, transportation and parking, board and lodging, goods of high value purchased by student, such as a microscope, initiation fees or entrance fees to a professional organization, administrative penalties, cost of books not included in the cost of the course upon enrollment, and courses taken for academic upgrading. Certain fees and charges, such as health and athletic fees, may be eligible tuition fees. However, there is a $250 limit if fees are not required by all full or part-time students. Education and textbook tax credit. There were changes made in 2017 to the federal education and textbook tax credit. To see if you qualify to claim the provincial or territorial education amount, you can look at the federal income tax guide. Supporting documents. If you file electronically, you should still keep all documents in case the CRA asks to see them later. When filing a paper return, you should attach your filled-in Schedule 11. In this case, you still do not need to send the other documents, but should also keep them in case the CRA wants to see them.